is my privilege to introduce the chairman of the Symphonia for South Africa, board member Ntate A.B. Thebyane. You may stand. A.B. is also the HR director of Nedbank and the person who made it possible for us to use this beautiful auditorium this evening. Our host in this auditorium. A.B. will welcome us to the Nedbank and will also introduce the first keynote speaker this evening, Ntate Thebyane. Do you have my notes?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Jane. Our guest speaker for this evening, Mr. Justice Malala, if he's here. Nedbank Chairman, Mr. Vasi Naidu. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Where I come from, when you say to people good morning or good evening, they respond. It is an honor and a privilege for me to welcome you to the Partners for Possibility celebration event, as well as welcoming you to Nedbank. We at Nedbank have a very special relationship with PFP because we believe that PFP's purpose, which is to fundamentally improve the quality of education in South Africa, is aligned with our purpose, which is to use our financial expertise to do good to individuals, families, and communities. Writing in the Daily Maverick, my fellow board member on the Symphonia for South Africa board, Oresti Patricios, had this to say: education in South Africa has been in crisis for decades. The solution is for ordinary people to get involved in the education system and to work alongside with professionals. PFP is doing exactly this. It is partnering school principals with business leaders so that together they can embark on a leadership development, coaching, and change journey to improve the quality of education in a school. Ladies and gentlemen, if you analyze PFP closely, you will find that this program ticks a number of boxes that makes it unique and special. Firstly, it is a unique leadership development program that not only contributes to leadership growth for the principal, but also for the business leader who partners with the principal. Listen to what Andre Young has to say about this program. Andre says, "I have learned more about operating in a VUCA environment through partnering with a school principal in El Dorado Park than I would have had I gone to Harvard or INSEAD." Those who know Andre would tell you that he's got a loud and a booming voice. So if you suspect that because of his loud and booming voice he's given to some exaggeration, let me quote to you what Oresti had to say. He says, "I have been part of this organization for 4 years, and my experience working with a primary school in Alexander has forever changed me. I feel I have become a better human being through my experience with this remarkable principal who ran the school," close quote. As the head of HR for Nedbank, this is important to me. And if we have heads of HR in the room, I just want to say this to you. A leadership development program that actually works. That is what PFP is. It is a leadership development program that actually works. Because it not only makes the business leaders who participate to be better leaders, but it makes them better human beings too. Secondly, This program, PFP, results in deep and meaningful as well as long-lasting relationships between the business partner and the school principals. Now, if you consider that the business leader comes from the commanding heights of the economy, whilst the principal comes from humble township schools predominantly, you can see that this program contributes towards social cohesion. Thirdly, PFP as a program provides an opportunity for ordinary citizens to get involved in solving some of the challenges we have in this country. And education is one of those big challenges. And this is in the spirit of the National Development Plan, which is active citizenry. Lastly, PFP contributes to the improvement of education outcomes in the schools where this program is implemented. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenge we face in this room tonight is how we can scale up this program so that it can touch all the 20,000 schools it needs to touch as quickly as possible. To do that, we need to scale up the involvement of corporate South Africa in this program. And it's a privilege to have Vasi in our midst today, because he's going to talk to us about how business can get involved in PFP so that we can scale up this program as quickly as possible. We are also privileged to have Justice Malala as our guest speaker for tonight, because we need people like him to be friends of PFP so that whenever they speak publicly, they can never miss to promote this program so that we can scale up this program as quickly as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the PFP celebration event, and I welcome you to Nedbank. I should have asked you whether you are clients of Nedbank or not.